All right, story time. Let's go. I was flying back into Lagos after what I was done doing outside the country. So I was flying back. I had a flight that day. I was flying back into Lagos, and yeah, the seat right beside me was empty. I was sitting by the aisle, and here I'm up on emergency seats. In those seats, but the air hostess will come and tell you, "Oh, madam, are you willing to, in case of emergency, to help us open those kind of seats?" So that's where we were. And I was waiting for this person to come. So I'm like, okay, come for let me see who sat beside me, you know. And they didn't show up until the whole plane was filled up. And then after a while, two men walked in, you know. And when they walked in, one of the men, I'm hoping it's the person's assistant or something, went to the back, because the guy that was supposed to sit beside me was dishing out instructions like, "Oh, take my bag, take this." I'm like, okay, maybe when you're is the Oga. The person sitting beside me is the Oga. So the assistant or whoever I was went to the back while this person came and sat beside me. Middle-aged, average height. And he started making small talk. Immediately he sat down, he started talking. You know, "How are you? What's your name? Hope you're good." And me, I had a very stressful day, and I was just trying to get some sleep. In my head, I'm like, it doesn't seem like a bad person. Now it's just small talk. But me, I badly wanted to sleep because I was very tired. And then, you guys, this conversation, I'm telling you, went from 0 to 1,000. But prior to then, I realized that he was someone who liked talking about his achievements, and how he has so many artist friends as well. You know, how a lot of them reach out to him and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. He now asked me. He asked me a lot of times. He was like, "Do you know me?" I said, "I don't know you. I've not seen you before." Or drum the thing again. I said, "No, I don't know who you are." And then he went straight into, "Oh, you're a very beautiful lady." I said, "Thank you. You know, appreciate it." And you know how you can keep conversations civil. Next thing this guy asked me was, "Do you like to F word?" See, all the sleep that was in my eyes vanished. I realized that he was trying to be all touchy. I'm like, "Please, okay, I don't like how you're trying to use turbulence. Please, can you keep your hands to yourself? Trust me to always, you know, pitch my music and everything." I said, "Please, I'd like to show you my music. See, I'm seeing that you have a lot of popular people. You've mentioned a lot of popular people. I cannot mention their names here, you know." But he kept telling me that they're his friends. And I'm like, okay. And this man told me his name was Alfred. For real, no kidding. And I'm like, okay, Mr. Alfred. I said, he said, "Don't call me Mr. Call me Alfred." I said, "Okay, Alfred." He said, he likes me. He likes people that are small stature like me. That's his exact word. That we are always going to be. He said, "Yeah, I would like for us to fly back to this country. Like, when you come to Lagos, how free are you? So we can just spend a weekend, just me and you." Okay, I heard you. He gave me a phone number. He got my number, and I cannot even get into all the dirty details of all the things that he was saying to me on the flight. And then when we got down at the airport, I realized that he was getting like VIP treatments. Because of the way he made me like very uncomfortable in that flight, and all with all the stuff that he kept saying out of his mouth. I'm like, I didn't bother to call, but I just saved the number as Alfred, so please, you know. Fast forward to this one time, I was invited to a church service by my friends. And then I went to the church, you know. I was having a great time, swell time. While in the church, they were calling the Papa in the Lord. They call him the head pastor to come and, you know, bless the prayer points that people had, you know, dropped. Lo and behold, people of God, Papa was actually Alfred. This is the final look, so tell me, keep streaming Ogologo by Ugoccie featuring Yemi Alade.